It is a misdemeanor and it's illegal to be in the presence of reckless driving, even as a spectator. Did you know that, or you did not know that?
I'm not answering any questions without my lawyer present.
You're not under arrest, so you don't need a lawyer.
Oh, so I'm free to go?
You're not under arrest.
So I'm free to go.
I said that earlier, didn't I?
Yeah.
I stated that, right?
So why did you take my license?
Because I just told you.
If I'm not under arrest, so you're just abusing your power? Or?
No, I'm not abusing my power.
There's
no abuse in this.
Okay.
What's up, guys? We were just sent a video. You guys haven't seen this one anywhere else yet. This is a new channel. He reached out to me, sent me this video, and asked me to look at it. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at it. We'll be pausing for some comments, and I'll see you guys at the end of my final thoughts. Let's get right into it.
It's very simple. You've been arrested before, right?
Before, no, I'm not answering any questions.
Okay, so that's fine. You don't have to answer that question.
Okay.
So that being said, what were you doing here today?
At the gas station.
You weren't spectating.
No.
So you're just hanging out. I'm trying to understand your night, because if I understand your night, it makes things way easier.
100%, but I didn't do nothing wrong, so I'm not gonna answer any questions unless my lawyer's present.
So just so you know,
okay,
it is a misdemeanor and it's illegal to be in the presence of reckless driving, even as a spectator. Did you know that, or you did not know that?
I'm not answering any questions without my lawyer present.
You're not under arrest, so you don't need a lawyer.
Oh, so I'm free to go?
You're not under arrest.
So I'm free to go.
I said that earlier, didn't I?
Yeah.
I stated that, right?
So why did you take my license?
Because I just told you.
If I'm not under arrest, so you're just abusing your power? Or?
No, I'm not abusing my power.
There's
no abuse in this.
Okay.
Folks, do not let me forget to remind you guys to go subscribe to this guy's channel. I want to make sure that he gets some support. That way his police department out there knows that we the people are watching. So if they keep trying this nonsense with this guy, they're already put on notice with this video here. So let's keep watching, folks. I'll see you in his comment section.
You're taking that as abuse, and that's why you're pushing this to a different limit that doesn't need to be
Because it's profiling.
No, it's definitely not.
Yeah, because I was at the gas station. And
so you're telling me right now your car's not illegally modified in any way?
Car stay arrest, you want to bet $100?
I can't bet. That's illegal right there to bet.
I could pop the hood. You could look under the whole car. I guarantee it's stuck in anything.
So that being said, then it's not about your car. So then there's a reason why you're here, right?
At the gas station.
So you're at the gas station, but you're not near the gas station. You're way over there.
So is there a law? Is there a law saying I can't park in this?
So just look I'm trying to understand.
Is this a public area?
So 100%.
Okay, so it's not illegal to be parked here.
Just because it's public doesn't mean that we don't patrol the area. We still have to patrol the area.
So did you catch me in the act doing any crimes?
Now I get it. They're trying to create this law to deter crime, right? They're going out of their way to ticket people who are just out there at a car show. So you mean to tell me, right, if there's two cars racing down the street, you can't videotape it or record it or even look at it because now you're going to get ticketed for being a spectator? That makes absolutely no sense to me, guys. And pay attention to this. They cannot turn a legal activity into a crime.
Did you hear what I said earlier?
I'm not under arrest, correct? So I'm free to go.
I just told you.
So I'm free to go. Can I have my license?
Told you. No, I want to understand. You said you were pumping gas at the gas station, right?
I'm not answering any more questions.
See, there we go.
You guys got to know and understand that cops are not here to protect you, right? Castle Rock v. Gonzalez, DeShaney v. Winnebago, those Supreme Court case laws remind us that cops are not here to protect us. So if cops are not here to protect us, why are they asking us questions, acting like we need to make conversation and become friends all of a sudden? Cops swear an oath to the Constitution, but they get out there in the streets with the gun and a badge and they don't know it. We've already proven that. Don't speak to police, folks. Keep watching.
It's fine, but just so you know, it's illegal to be in the area.
So it's illegal to be at a Trader Joe's parking lot parked?
Did you just hear what I said? I've repeated myself probably about 3 or 4 times now.
Did you do the inspection yet?
No, I haven't inspected it.
You don't have the right to search my vehicle, sir.
What's that?
You don't have the right to search any of my vehicle.
Actually, per vehicle code section 2406, we have the right.
When I'm not under arrest?
No, we have the right to do an emissions inspection.
Can you explain to him that it's illegal to be a spectator when there's reckless driving?
But I'm not caught in any crime or act, sir. So I was pumping gas. Okay, I'm not caught in any act. You know what I mean?
We'll pop the hood so we do an emissions inspection, please.
I'm not giving you no right to check my vehicle.
Okay. My name is Deputy Arrest Warrant for the Sheriff's Department. I'm giving you a lawful order. We're going to do an emissions inspection.
Am I under?
For 2406 of the vehicle code, You can either open it, or am I going to be required to place you under arrest for
Am I being detained?
2000A of the vehicle code for
What am I
not
being
obeying
detained
lawful
for?
order? I'm giving you lawful order to open the hood so I can do an emissions inspection.
Okay. Can I ask you, before I do that, can I ask you your name and badge number, please?
My name is Deputy Rusk. It's RUSK. It's only 4 letters long. My employee number is A's and Adam 8310.
Okay.
So
And
go and
also,
open up the hood for me, please.
yes. And then for my safety, what am I being detained for?
Okay, I'm doing an emissions inspection. If you refuse to do so, I will place you under arrest for failure to obey a lawful order. The tinted reflectors.
Tinted reflectors?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. You got your tablet? Got your tablet? So we'll get your camera out.
I think it's crazy how the government keeps putting out these petty ass laws to enforce on the people. And I gotta say, I get it. I understand. I know that they say things like they're trying to deter crime, right? In reality, I don't believe it really is that, right? Lawmakers will create these new laws, but they don't abide by them. We've seen many videos in the past where lawmakers, they get pulled over and they're like, do you know who I am? Do you know that I can have your job? The rules are for thee, not for me, guys. The laws are for thee, not for me. What kind of mentality is that, right? A lawless society within the government? That makes absolutely no sense, folks. If they don't want to abide by the same laws that they create, they should be held accountable or to the same standard that we are being held accountable to. Keep watching.
A carb sticker on my leg, on my intake.
You're facing that way. Since we're doing this way.
Excuse me, officer? Officer? Can you call your supervisor, please? I asked like 2 times already.
I'm a little hard to hear.
Sorry. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Quick question. Can you call your supervisor? I already asked him like 2 times.
If they didn't tell you anything, that I mean, there's not much that I can do.
Because isn't it like, if I ask for one, isn't a supervisor supposed to be present?
It's not really like a request that can happen, kind of a thing. If we're conducting an investigation, then
100%. And
we gotta go through our investigation.
100%. Because I'm not under arrest, he said, and he's searching my car. I'm just confused. That's why I'd like to speak to the supervisor.
So it's a traffic stop, so it's a detention, okay? And then they're part of our traffic division, so they're doing an
100%.
admissions check as
Gotcha.
far as whatever violations are going on with the.
They got to be red in the front and amber in the rear.
And they're allowed to do that without even pulling me over correctly? Like I didn't do nothing wrong.
So
You know what I mean? Because I
we all
wasn't
know why we're here, right?
pumping gas. I was pumping gas. There's a gas station right there. That's why because he said you're not under arrest. I have it on video.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah.
You're not being detained.
So there's a.
You know what I mean? So it's like if I'm not under arrest for nothing, he said he's just talking to me and he's able to search my car. How does that work?
So
This is a Civic.
like I mentioned to you, they're part of our traffic division, and that gentleman over there that's walking away.
Right. I drive a
that
RS7,
deputy?
but
So you guys can just search anybody's cars for how they look?
Hey Martinez, you said you have a carb sticker for this?
I'm not answering any questions without my lawyer present.
It's for your benefit, not for mine. I'm just asking you. It helps
I'll
you
take
out.
it up in court. It's fine.
Those engines are like bullets, man. They last forever. They hardly blow up.
that's true. They just have
Before
terrible
Christmas
like
Eve, but
aftermarket.
I told him his windshield's tinted.
Yeah,
He
well,
knows
the
his
problem with the
windshield's tinted.
aftermarket is they didn't do they didn't give aftermarket that was state California. They did a bunch of knockoffs. Yeah. And then that one was messed up.
Yeah, I'll do.
But I went like 108,000 miles in my accident. I love it.
I have my RSX has 165 miles.
I do my oil every 5,000, so.
I do mine every.
You don't answer any questions about the lawyer present.
Get the tire right now. I try daily.
I went to a Tesla, but I still kept the actor.
I'm like
I just, I'm like, how many hours I'm having
Having
sleep.
one is
It's nice, yeah. But when I go on trips,
Take a picture of my tires. Take a picture of my tires
and the front windshield tint.
Yeah.
He said I was under arrest, but they're searching my car.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Alright, so I'll help you fill out the side.
Taking pictures.
It's going to be March 4th, 2025. You're being cited for the modified emissions. If you got the state paper, if you got the car paperwork at home, just take that when you do your inspection. And then the modified equipment, your reflectors on the side, you have a black tint film on it. You got to get that removed. Hopefully, it's not painted.
I bought the car like that, so how's that illegal?
If you bought it from a dealership, go back to the dealership with your site. It's illegal for them to sell the car like that. It'll never pass the PMI.
So another
And
question
then the
is,
third thing is the window tint. So just pull the tint off the windshield, get it signed off. So get all this stuff corrected, it gets signed off. Okay,
I'm also still confused on how you guys were able to search my car without me being under arrest.
Yeah, so basically, there is the statutes, 2404 and 2406 of the vehicle code that allows an officer to do an emissions inspection, which is exactly what we did.
Without being under arrest?
Correct, yeah.
So a car could be parked and you could just say, I want to check your emissions.
Yeah, all it has to do is be occupied or being moved on the roadway, yeah. Yeah, 2404 and 2406 of the vehicle code, if you want to look that up. Fail to do so, you'd be subject to arrest for 2000 a day, which is misdemeanor.
That's fine. I'll see you guys in
All
court.
right, yeah, that's fine. Just need your signature in the
That's
bottom
not an
box
admission
right
of guilt or nothing, right? That's just
there.
saying I'm
You're
getting
not,
a
right
ticket.
here, it says you're not admitting guilt, you just promised to appear in court, and I told you what the court date was already.
Cool. And all you guys' name and badge numbers are on this? Or his name and badge numbers
His
on
name,
this?
badge number's on, I gave you mine. Here's your copy. So what happens next is when you get your car home today, you can no longer drive it until you get it inspected by the state referee. The phone number's on the back, and you call that number, make an appointment. You can either drive it without being inspected. You can be arrested for 2000 a day of the vehicle code. Do you have any questions about that?
Nope.
Okay, great. Go and step out, button up your car, and then you're free to take off.
All right, guys, and here are my final thoughts. I do believe that this is a petty law. I try to look at it from both sides, and I do understand that there are dangerous situations in these car shows or when they're burning out and stuff like that. A lot of bad shit happens. Kids die. I don't want my kids going out to these things. But I do got to say, whenever lawmakers enact these laws, first of all, they don't want to abide by them. Secondly, cops will abuse this. They turn traffic infractions into felony stops. You know, people get hurt because cops, you know, they think that police can do what they want and the people should just comply. That is 100% completely un-American. That is why it's important that you guys go home, learn what your rights are, at least learn the First, Fourth, and Fifth Amendment. That right there will help you guys out tremendously in your lives. Do not send your teenager kids to Starbucks, to the theaters, to the football games. Don't send them anywhere without them knowing their rights. When they learn their natural rights, they're going to respect other people's natural rights as well, even if they don't agree with them. I believe this country is upside down on its head right now. Everybody's at civil unrest, and the people are mad at each other, blaming each other, but nobody is pointing at the government or even at themselves. In reality, this is our fault as a people. We have allowed government to behave this way, to have this presumed authority to think that they can behave whichever way they want. And I think it's important that we know what our natural rights are. We use the Constitution for what it was written, which is to limit the scope of authority that government has over we the people. And it's important that you guys learn this shit, because if you guys don't learn it, you guys are not going to know how to apply it. And I don't want to just sit up here and speak about it. I've actually gone out there and implemented and shown the work and how you can apply it and how it works. So don't take my word for it. Go back, check out some of our videos, and guaranteed you guys will be empowered. And many of you who watch these videos or my channel, you guys will send me your videos in the future. Many of you folks already have, and this video that we just watched now is one of those videos of somebody who's an avid watcher of my channel, is learning a little bit about his rights, and he knew exactly how important it was to record. He recorded the interaction, and it just shows we're able to see exactly how petty cops can be, how petty some of these laws are, and the lengths their cops are willing to go to enforce these laws. So this man was doing absolutely nothing wrong. He didn't burn out. He didn't do anything. He could have been gathering content for a news story. But I think it's important that you guys understand all of this stuff. With that being said, thank you for tuning in. Subscribe, hit the bell. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.